Sleeping should be something natural. But for millions of people, lying down in bed doesn't mean rest. It means another battle against a restless mind, an uneasy body, and hours that slowly tick by. If this happens to you, know this: there's an explanation. And it goes far beyond what it seems. Many believe insomnia is simply caused by racing thoughts or emotional stress, but science shows that the real root often lies within the body, specifically in the nervous system. Our body operates in two main modes: the sympathetic mode, known as the alert, fight or flight state, and the parasympathetic mode, which is responsible for rest, digestion, and regeneration. When you lie down but are still thinking about bills, scrolling on your phone, watching negative news, or arguing with someone, your body senses danger. The result? It activates the wrong mode, the alert state, and in that state, sleep becomes nearly impossible. But there are other invisible factors working against you. One of them is cortisol, the well-known stress hormone. Cortisol should naturally drop at night to prepare the body for sleep. However, seemingly harmless habits, like drinking coffee in the afternoon, eating dinner too late, using bright screens, or even keeping the lights on, keep cortisol levels high, confusing the brain and blocking relaxation. That's why many people say, "I'm exhausted, but I can't sleep." The body is stuck in emergency mode, even when there's no real threat. The good news: the nervous system can be retrained. Yes, it's possible to teach the body to shift back into deep rest mode every night, and that's our next step. Poor sleep doesn't just mean waking up tired. Its impact goes far beyond what we feel in the morning. Scientific studies show that sleeping less than 6 hours a night consistently increases the risk of heart disease by up to 48%. And that's just the beginning. Sleep deprivation is also linked to type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, and even certain types of cancer. During deep sleep, the body activates the glymphatic system, which cleans the brain. This is when toxins and waste built up throughout the day are flushed out, including those associated with neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. If you repeatedly sleep poorly, your brain accumulates this dirt, which can lead to serious long-term consequences. Insomnia also weakens the immune system. Just one bad night can reduce the activity of virus and cancer-fighting cells by more than 70%. That means your immunity can crash, even if you think you got enough rest. Many people still see sleep as a luxury or a waste of time. But the truth is, it's a vital process of maintenance and defense for the body. While we sleep, the body regulates hormones, repairs tissue, strengthens memory, and protects the immune system. Without this cycle, everything falls out of balance. People often think insomnia appears suddenly, as if it's something out of their control. But in most cases, it's the result of daily habits that gradually disrupt the body's natural sleep rhythm. The problem? These habits often seem harmless, and that's where the danger lies. The first common mistake is using screens before bed. Phones, TVs, tablets, they all emit blue light, which interferes with melatonin production, the hormone that regulates sleep. Even with your eyes closed, if the body doesn't produce enough melatonin, deep sleep won't happen. The result? Waking up multiple times during the night, sometimes without even noticing. Another silent mistake is lying in bed thinking about problems or planning the next day. These thoughts activate the alert nervous system, the same one used in stressful or dangerous situations. When that happens, the body doesn't feel safe enough to relax, and once again, sleep slips away. Many also consume substances that interfere with sleep, like caffeine and alcohol. While most know that coffee can disrupt sleep, they forget that chocolate, some teas, and even certain medications also contain caffeine. And although alcohol may cause initial drowsiness, it fragments sleep and prevents the body from reaching the deepest stages of rest. And finally, one very underestimated mistake: inconsistent sleep and wake times. Going to bed and waking up at different times every day completely confuses the biological clock. It's like trying to train the body to rest without any routine. The first step to overcoming insomnia is recognizing these silent saboteurs. Now imagine being able to switch off your body's stress like flipping a switch. That's exactly the idea behind a technique developed to help soldiers sleep in extreme conditions, even on battlefields. Created by the U.S. Navy, that method became globally recognized for its simplicity and effectiveness. The goal is to deactivate the alert system and trigger deep relaxation, the parasympathetic mode. This is done through a combination of muscle relaxation and breathing control, which gently guides the body into a natural resting state. The best part? It requires no equipment, no medication, just 2 minutes and focused attention. Here's how it works. By focusing on relaxing specific muscle groups and controlling your breath, you send a direct signal to the brain that you're safe. That signal releases neurotransmitters that calm the mind, slow the body down, and pave the way for deep sleep. It's like telling your body, you can rest now, you're safe. Studies show that after 6 weeks of consistent practice, over 90% of people can fall asleep in under 2 minutes. An amazing result, especially for those who've struggled with insomnia for years. But like any training, it takes repetition and patience for your body to learn and automate the process. In the next chapter, you'll learn the complete step-by-step method to apply this technique tonight, even if you've struggled to fall asleep for a long time. Get ready to transform your nights with a simple exercise that could change everything. Now that you understand how the technique works, it's time to put it into action. Find a comfortable place, ideally your own bed. Dim the lights, turn off your phone, and eliminate distractions. The technique is divided into 4 simple steps and can be done in under 2 minutes. Step 1. Completely relax your face. Gently close your eyes and release the muscles of your forehead, jaw, tongue, and eyelids. Then let your shoulders drop naturally, as if they were getting heavy. We often hold tension in the face without realizing it, and this initial release already starts preparing the body for sleep. Step 2. Relax your arms. Let your shoulders go limp. Relax your biceps, forearms, hands, and fingers. Imagine your arms becoming heavy, as if they're melting into the bed. The heavier they feel, the deeper the relaxation. Step 3. Take a deep breath and relax your legs. Start with your thighs, then your knees, calves, and feet. Visualize each part disconnecting, gently sinking into the mattress. By now, your body should be in a state of deep relaxation. Step 4. The most important. Shut off the mind. For 10 seconds, mentally repeat, "Don't think, don't think, don't think." Or imagine a peaceful scene, like yourself floating on a calm lake under a blue sky. The goal isn't to force sleep, but to quiet the mind. When the body relaxes and the mind goes quiet, sleep comes naturally. Repeat this technique for at least 7 nights in a row and observe how your body learns to rest again. Good sleep doesn't begin the moment you switch off the light. It starts much earlier, especially in the final hour of your day. And many cases of chronic insomnia could be avoided simply by correcting nighttime habits that seem harmless but deeply affect the body and mind. One major sleep disruptor is using your phone or watching the news before bed. Exposure to negative content, or endless scrolling on social media, activates the brain's stress response. Even if you think you're relaxing, your body sees this as a threat and releases cortisol, making relaxation much harder. Another important point: avoid heavy or greasy meals and spicy foods at night. Eating late forces the digestive system to keep working when the body should be slowing down. This can cause discomfort, reflux, sweating, and fragmented sleep, preventing your body's natural recovery. It's also key to avoid arguments or stressful conversations before bed. Taking worries to bed only fuels anxiety. If something's bothering you, Write it down, say a prayer, or do a few deep breaths. Don't carry mental stress to the pillow. The same goes for drinking too many liquids before bed. It can disrupt your sleep with unnecessary bathroom trips. And finally, be mindful of when you exercise. While physical activity is great for sleep, intense workouts after 8 p.m. raise body temperature and adrenaline levels, making it harder to fall asleep. Sleeping well is like conducting an orchestra. Every element must be in sync, and eliminating these saboteurs is key for the 2-minute technique to work to its full potential. Good sleep doesn't start at bedtime. It starts with the choices you make throughout your day, especially in the evening. Small adjustments in diet and routine can create the perfect environment for your body to naturally enter a deep state of rest. One helpful change is including foods rich in tryptophan at dinner. This amino acid is essential for producing serotonin and melatonin, the hormones of well-being and sleep. You'll find it in eggs, oats, bananas, flax seeds, chia seeds, and turkey. A great dinner could be scrambled eggs with some oats and mashed banana. Another powerful ally, calming herbal teas like chamomile, valerian, and lavender. A warm cup of tea about an hour before bed can lower anxiety and prep the nervous system to wind down. These teas act as gentle signals to the body. It's time to relax. A warm bath for 10 to 15 minutes also helps lower core body temperature, making it easier to fall asleep. Add a few drops of lavender essential oil for extra relaxation. Evening bath rituals also act as psychological markers, helping your brain understand the day is ending. Other simple habits, like deep breathing, turning off harsh lights, and keeping the space quiet, make a huge difference. Think of your body like a small child. It needs calm, routine, and clear signs that it's time to rest. When you create this environment with care and consistency, sleep becomes a natural consequence, not a nightly struggle. Even with all the right steps, habits, and techniques, sleep may still not come, and that, beyond frustrating, could be a sign of something deeper. Persistent insomnia, that lasts over 3 weeks and occurs at least 3 times per week, should never be ignored. One red flag is waking up multiple times during the night, even after falling asleep. This could indicate sleep apnea, a common disorder where breathing stops for a few seconds without you noticing, hurting sleep quality. Another warning sign is a racing mind every night, even when your body is tired. That could be tied to anxiety or even mild depression, especially common after age 55. If you feel like you spent the whole night in bed but wake up as if you didn't sleep at all, it's time to pay attention. Your sleep may be shallow, fragmented, or disrupted, meaning your body isn't entering true restoration. That's not normal, and it needs investigation. Another delicate issue is the long-term use of sleep medication. If you've been using sleeping pills for more than 2 weeks, it's crucial to consult a doctor. Many of these medications are addictive, affect memory, and raise the risk of falls, especially in older adults. They mask the problem, but don't fix the root cause. The good news is, there are safe and effective alternatives: sleep clinics, insomnia-focused therapy, hormone testing, and even natural approaches like acupuncture or herbal medicine, when guided properly. The key is understanding that good sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological need. If your body is asking for help, listen to it. Taking care of your sleep is caring for your physical, mental, and emotional health. Completely. Sleep should never feel like a challenge. It's a natural process, hardwired into us from birth. But stress, poor habits, and lack of awareness create a cycle of exhaustion that, over time, seems impossible to break. The good news, that cycle can be broken, and you've already taken the first step. Today, you learned that insomnia isn't just about being tired. It's a sign of imbalance, physical, mental, and emotional. But you also learned that with just 2 minutes a night, using a simple, science-backed technique, it's possible to teach your body to relax again. And when that happens, sleep follows naturally. To recap, avoid screens, heavy meals, and stress before bed. Create a routine with light, calming foods. Practice the 2-minute technique consistently for at least 7 days. And if the problem continues, don't hesitate to seek help. Prioritizing your sleep is just as essential as healthy eating and exercise. Sleeping well is not selfish. It's self-care. It gives you more energy to love, work, care for your family, and live with presence and quality. Because when you sleep well, you live better. And that changes everything around you. And now I ask you, have you ever tried a sleep technique that worked for you? What helped, and what didn't? Share your experience in the comments. If this content helped you, like the video, share it with someone who needs better sleep, and subscribe to the channel for more health and wellness tips. See you next time, and sweet dreams. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to receive more tips like this. And now, click the video on your screen and keep taking care of your sleep health.